Hi there movie fans, and welcome to another edition of Movies. So this time on Movies, I need to do my review quickly before I have to go and do some furious jumping. I am indeed looking at Poor Things, which is a movie that's directed by Yorgos Lanthimos, who previously has directed The Lobster and The Favourite. So if you've seen those, you know what to expect, which is normally a weird and strange film. And this, Poor Things, is no exception to that. Our four main characters in this movie are Emma Stone playing Bella Baxter, Mark Ruffalo playing Duncan Wedderburn, Willem Dafoe playing Godwin Baxter, and Rami Youssef as Max McCandles. So, where do I start with this one? I mean, if you like odd, strange movies, you're in for a treat. So Dr. Godwin Baxter is a brilliant yet unorthodox scientist, and he finds a pregnant woman, Victoria, who commits suicide. So it's a tale about this woman who's born in the 19th century, who is brought back to life in a sort of like a Frankenstein sort of way, with a child's brain in her body. And this is done by Godwin, or God as she later calls him. Now once Bella is reborn, we see a child beginning to talk and learn. And Emma Stone is quite superb in her portrayal of, I mean, after all, this is a child's brain in the form of an adult woman. It's quite a difficult role to get right, but Stone is excellent. Godwin gets his assistant, Max McCandles, to study the progress of Bella, and during that time, Max and Bella become sort of attached to each other. I mean, after spending so much time together, they form a sort of bond in which they are betrothed to marry in the future. All of this is filmed in black and white, portraying her childhood at home. So the film follows Bella's progress as she goes through childhood and starts to mature, emotionally and sexually. But she matures with a naivety and without a real understanding about certain things. She has an innocence. No one has taught her how she is supposed to act in a polite society. Not because she's horrible, but it's through her lack of understanding of what's right and what's not acceptable. So to a degree, Bella is kind of like a test subject. Godwin is a disfigured character who was experimented on by his father, and as you would expect, is not treated well outside of his home. People stare at him and they talk about him in a nasty way. So Godwin's sanctuary is his home. Fearing this would be the same for Bella, and fearing that she would get the same treatment, he keeps her inside. But the trouble is, as she grows mentally, she wants to see the outside world and experience what it's got to offer. And as with all children, she felt she was missing out on something. This is where Duncan comes in. Duncan is a lawyer who gets smitten by Bella. His character is full of adventure and he wants to take Bella away. The movie then turns into colour, and I mean fantastic colour. It's so bright, vibrant and exciting, and it's giving the impression of her seeing the world for the first time. And on their travels, Duncan falls in love with her and gets very, very possessive of Bella. But she's learning all the time, and as her brain matures and as she's getting educated, Duncan struggles to keep up with her. This movie has it all. Birth, innocence, exploitation, suffering, abuse, jealousy, fear, love, lust and death. I may have missed some, but you get the gist. It's got it all. It's essentially the journey of life for Bella. We are seeing her experience things for the first time, and by the end of the movie, she finds herself as a person. To add to this stunning film is the weird music score, which complements the strangeness of the movie perfectly with its clunks, bangs and twangs. You will understand those remarks when you watch it. Uncomfortable, awkward, twisted, stunning, remarkable. I've run out of superlatives for this movie. The direction is top notch with its very interesting camera angles and the general flow of the movie. It's visually stunning and the four actors are quite excellent, but Emma Stone carries this movie. The way she plays a child's mentality and progresses into adulthood is quite magnificent. You believe her character, and she would be worthy of an Oscar for her betrayal of Bella. Although I feel that the Academy will probably give it to Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon. I have to say that I thought this was an excellent movie that I enjoyed very much, and it has a really interesting storyline. The acting and direction's great, and it looks stunning with its fantastic sets and costume design. It's a truly great modern masterpiece in its own genre, and it's best viewed in a cinema on a large screen. It's not the norm, but it's very enjoyable, and it's not gonna be for everybody. It's sort of weird and bizarre, and at times hilarious, but a masterpiece. I loved it. Let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Thank you very much for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe to help our channel, and do look out for more of our movie reviews soon.